What's up, people? How are we doing? Are we ready for the weekend messages? Another week has come and gone so fast. And here we are again. Weekend messages for all the signs. Let me get a little bit of coffee in me before we get started. Let a couple of people get tuned in. Anywho. Yes, wake me up juice. Anyway. The same rules apply on this video as any other video. If you would like information on scheduling personal readings, that is in the description of the video. And yes, until further notice, like I've been saying, in case you missed it, we have moved to 22/22 live mini readings and same day readings only. Okay, we will let you know when that changes, but that's what we are doing for now. So if you would like information on any of that, look in the description of this video or any video that I put up. There's my people. What's up, y'all? Right on time for Aries. What do we got? What good, important messages do we have for Aries this weekend, universe? What do we got here? What do we got for Aries? Yes, I do tend to center it around love situations, but it doesn't have to be a love situation. Take it however it resonates in your life. If it doesn't resonate, chuck it. Don't worry about it. Ain't that big a deal. All right, let's get 5 shuffles for Aries. 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. Overall, 6 of Cups reversed, Aries. All right, that's definitely past energy. And with it being in the reverse, it's not very positive past energy. Okay? Somebody here is still holding a bit of a grudge. Or at least hasn't quite moved on from anything negative that may have separated the two of you. You know? Or maybe you're not even in separation with this person. Maybe you're currently with him. Okay? And the bad things that have happened in the past still haven't been processed through and let go of. Okay, all right. I see that you're wondering whether or not this is a waste of time. I don't even really think you take this seriously anymore, do you? Not really. See, King and Queen of Wands both reversed. Okay, let me get this super chat. Michelle, thanks for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. King and Queen of Wands both reversed. A massive loss of passion and interest here. The person you're dealing with, I feel like this is one-sided here, okay? But see, there's a big tension between the two of you. For whatever reason, this person feels very heavily guarded and feels very attacked. And you just feel like you're wasting your time, okay? And from what I'm seeing here with this 6 of Cups reversed, see, it's like a snowball effect that happens over time, okay? We get into a little argument, little disagreement, and we never really fully squash it. We just kind of go, okay, forget about it, move forward. Well, that ball of negative energy is still there. Still there. We've pushed it aside, but it's still there. We haven't addressed it. We haven't acknowledged it. We haven't talked through it. It's still there. But we have another little argument, another little disagreement. Same thing. It gets added to it. Before you know it, this is like a snowball. It rolls down every time this happens, and we don't go back and talk about things and go back and forth, and that snowball gets bigger. Before you know it, it turns into this. Turns into this. That can happen very rapidly, too. For some people, it can happen, you know, it can take a long time, but there's just this big tension between you and this person. And I think that you are pretty much concluding that it's a waste of time, okay? Could be a third-party situation for some of you. The person that you're dealing with here, I don't really think that they don't really have the passion or the drive either to put in the work on this. Not really. So yeah, Queen of Wands reversed, the outcome resting in the current moment. 5 of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, for those of you who are currently involved with this person, if they're still a part of your life, I see somebody's fighting against allowing this to come to an end, okay? Somebody doesn't want this to come to an end. Others of you, I feel like if this is somebody you're in separation from, somebody is going to try to come back around and communicate, okay? Mystic Coconut, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. Let's get a few advice cards for Aries here. 3 advice cards. 3 advice cards for Aries. Ooh, that's weird. Look at that. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But don't try to overthink this, okay? You already pretty much know the answer. I think the answer is very simple, okay? The most vast understandings are explained so simply, okay? Boston Bay, thanks for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. 2 more advice cards for Aries. Don't try to overthink this. Don't try to add more information to it. You already pretty much know. Okay, you already pretty much know what's going on. Don't allow anybody to guilt trip you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Okay, and if I were you, if this is somebody you're in separation from, I wouldn't entertain too much communication because I feel like somebody is attempting to manipulate you. Okay, somebody's attempting to manipulate you. I wouldn't even play the game. Don't even play the game. Okay. All right, Taurus. I know we got at least one Taurus in here. A couple hundred of you showed up so far. What do we got for Taurus this weekend, universe? Oop, that one yelled at me. The Temperance. Some of y'all dealing with a Sagittarius. That feels very positive, though. Feels very positive to me. I don't look at that as a negative thing. There's several different avenues that I could take with it, so I don't want to speak on it just yet. Let me shuffle into this spread. 2 more shuffles here. Let's see how it plays out. Oops. Okay, Page of Pentacles. All right, past energy here too. 6 of Swords reversed. Some of y'all dealing with an Aries. Also have Scorpio here. Or Libra, okay? So it could be another Taurus too. I have Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo. Could be a Virgo. I also have Aries and Scorpio and Libra. Okay, so could be anybody though. Excuse me. This is definitely a past person here. I do think there's communication that's going to happen. Okay, you're really cool with this though. You're really cool with this. I think the person that you're dealing with here is more along the, I don't know, it could go either way. It could go either way, but I sense a really cold, closed off, emotionless, distant, maybe just a way to try to get your attention. It feels like the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles as a form of communication feels more like I'm going to try to get your attention. I'm going to try to cast vibrations at you. Maybe I'll go to your Facebook profile and hit like on like 5 pictures in a row just to see if you notice me. You know, some sort of attempt at getting communication going, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. I don't think you want the drama. I don't think you want the bullshit. I think that this is going to result in a definite head over heart decision. Okay. Dundala. Okay. Libra, Scorpio. It's done. It's over. Okay. But I think that you're cool with it. I don't really even think that this bothers you at this point. Not really. Not really. Maybe it did in the past. 8 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. Yeah, I think an apology is probably going to come through. Somebody wants to apologize. And from what I'm seeing here, this doesn't really look too negative. This looks very, very relaxed, very balanced, very, hey, can we be cool? You know, type of energy here. So take that as it resonates. It's really hard to tell. Because those of you who aren't aware of how I read, I have you right here and the person you're dealing with right here. And usually it's pretty good to say, okay, this is you, and this, but they're both intermingled. These energies are going back and forth. So D, thanks for that super chat. Take it how it resonates if it does. But yeah, I definitely see somebody wants to apologize here, and it's really cool, calm, balanced. But as far as anything else, this feels like an energy of, hey, can we be cool? I apologize for what I did to you. I forgive you for what you did to me. Can we let bygones be bygones and shake? You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Now I go this way, you go that way. That's what that feels like. Very weird, Taurus. Very weird. Very weird. Okay. But if, I don't know, very strange. I didn't expect that. When I was shuffling into your spread, that's not what I expected to come through, but the cards prove me wrong all the time. Anyway, 3 advice cards here. 3 advice cards. Okay. 6 of Swords reversed again. So maybe it's you that needs to come forward and not necessarily like apologize, but at least maybe it's you that needs to come forward and say, hey, can we at least be cool? Can we untie these, you know, the cords that are binding us? Can we at least just like release this and let it go? Because I'm tired of having this on my mind. And I just want you to know, you know, I'm cool. We're cool. All right. Keep your options open. Keep your radar on, okay? Especially if you want something you've never had, not only do you have to be willing to do something you've never done, but doorways that you would not expect will open for you in strange, unexpected ways. Keep your radar on, okay? Don't fight the battle, okay? Don't fight any useless battles. If you find yourself fighting a battle that's going absolutely nowhere, it's time to throw in the white towel, okay? And that is a very Taurus challenge, but just because it's a challenge doesn't mean it's impossible. Every last one of us comes with our list of challenges. Okay, don't fight any useless battles. Know when to throw in the white towel, okay? Gemini, what do we got for Gemini this weekend? Gemini, what do we got? Hopefully some good stuff here. Ooh, I split the deck. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords showing their face. Woo! Three shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. 8 of Cups. Overall energy. Hierophant. Okay. So, man, this is something that Gemini, come on now. You're not handling this very well, are you? Okay, you want commitment. But at the same time, I want commitment, but I don't want a toxic situation. So I feel like your twins aren't really agreeing in your mind. Like one wants one thing, one wants another. It's a battle between the twins in your head, isn't it? Oh yeah. Okay, it's causing a lot of this shit. A lot of sleepless nights. Okay, I want commitment. I want stability. I want that so bad, you know? But man, I tell you what, I don't want no toxic shit. I don't want that. So how do I find commitment without it turning toxic? That's a big, huge thing that is plaguing the planet nowadays in regards to romance, love, relationships, and even friendships, any kind of connection, really. And that's mainly what I hammer on if you come to me for a personal reading, depending on what cards come up for you, but I hammer on that a lot. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and I hammer on that energetically, right? But this could have popped off with one last argument. I really think the person you're dealing with here is very argumentative. Okay, could be an Aries that you're dealing with. I also have Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancer. Could be anybody though. But yeah, you are walking away from this. You have no choice. Like, I think this is one of those big head over heart decisions that it's like, okay, yes, I want commitment, but my desire for peace and lack of toxicity is much stronger than how badly I want, this commitment. Okay. Again, the person you're dealing with is very argumentative, very, you don't speak the same language. Okay, you all just can't communicate without it popping off into a fight, can you? Not really. So what I'm seeing here, if communication isn't blocked, it probably will be. Communication is very poor, or communication will tank, and no forward movement. I don't really think it's going anywhere. I think you're walking away from this here. Hey, 10 of Cups reversed. Again, I think the person you're dealing with is too damn stubborn. Too damn stubborn to talk to. Okay, you are a mutable air sign. Mutable. Okay, you change like the wind. So, if you have somebody that's not willing to do that, it ain't going to work out too well, is it? Okay, we got to work together. I'm a fixed sign with a mutable sign. Okay, it's if you want, hey, I don't care what your sign is. You're responsible for how you use your energies. Okay, let's get 3 advice cards for Gemini. 3 advice cards. Boom, the fool. And don't do it. Don't let this person play you like a fool. Don't do it. All right. If you look, if you're going to take a leap, you at least have to have a shred of faith. Okay. A shred of faith. Okay. All right. And same for you too. Okay. If I were you, I don't think I would play the game right here. I think there's too much manipulation going on here. Do not allow yourself to be manipulated, okay? That's another big mutable sign thing. Whenever you make up your mind on something, don't allow somebody to come along and play with it and change your mind and manipulate your thoughts and your emotions. Make up your mind, make a decision, and that's what it is, okay? But I think you need to throw in the white towel as far as this goes, Gemini. I think you need to throw in the white towel as far as this goes. All right? Excuse me again. Burned a lot of sage in here before I got started. Anywho, Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. We got any Cancerians in here? Cancer, Cancer. Wow, 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 wow. Cancer, Cancer. Two more shuffles, two more. Cancer in the house. Good deal, good deal. Hopefully we got something positive for y'all. Hopefully. I got my fingers crossed for you. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Ooh, the Lover's card. Okay, you are burdened by a connection that is so intense that you don't really know what to do with it. You don't really know how to handle it, do you? Okay, some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. Some of you. Not everybody has a twin flame. No, they do not. Not every single person on this planet has a twin flame. And yes, I know a lot of people are going to argue me on that. I don't give a damn. You don't know what you're talking about. Not everybody has a twin flame, okay? Twin flame is a very specific game being played by a very specific group of entities for a very specific reason. Okay, not everybody is doing it. However, even if it's not a twin flame, the intensity level is equal. The intensity level is equal, okay? It's just vibrationally different. Does that make sense? I hope so. I don't have time to explain it any further than that. But anyway, the intensity of this connection is so intense that I think you're having a hard time handling it. You're having a very difficult time handling it. I think you are making a decision right here, whatever decision is being made, what the hell's the decision? What is the decision? There's going to be a final decision made here. And I can't really tell what that is. There's a lot of potential here between you and this person. But I think the person that you're dealing with is handling the connection. I don't think that they're feeling it less intensely than you, but I think that they have a stronger logical mind. Okay, so with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, I think that they feel the connection equally as intense, but they're able to rationalize a little bit better through the connection and through the intensity. You know what I mean? I think they're able to handle it a little bit more rationally. But I'm not saying you're not handling it good, because you got King of Pentacles. Y'all are both handling it just fine. I just think that the intensity is really, really bothering you and really getting to you, okay? But there could be an apology being made, okay? Seven of Swords, reverse, Six of Cups. Okay, something could have gone wrong in the past, and there's going to be an apology made, and it looks to me like it's going to be a successful. If this is a reconciliation, it looks successful, okay? And that's very rare, very rare. Okay, as long as the two of you both maintain your wits about yourself, I think this could be very successful. Okay, I think this is a very, very divinely guided connection here. Okay, these lovers connections here, again, whether it's a twin flame or not, are those types of connections that are a nexus point in your lifetime, okay? There's lots of plans that we make for ourselves here before we incarnate. Lots of them, okay, well, if I don't get to that, I got a backup plan. If I don't get to that, I got another backup plan. We got lots of backup plans, but these lovers connections, ain't no backup plan. We're meeting up. We're coming together. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around that. We're coming together in this lifetime. You best believe that. That's one of those. See what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get 3 advice cards for you here. 3 advice cards for Cancer. The Magician. Just monitor your thoughts and your emotions, okay? Monitor them. Be the awareness behind your thoughts and your emotions. Don't judge yourself. Just be aware of what you're thinking and feeling at all times. Separate yourself as the individual entity of the light being that you are. Pop away and be aware of how you're thinking and feeling. And keep yourself in check as much as you possibly can. Don't beat yourself up, just monitor yourself, okay? Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Lover's card. Different deck too, y'all. 2 different decks I'm reading with here. That Lover's card comes out upright twice in a row. You know this connection is extremely, extremely intense, okay? Extremely intense and very, very, very intentional, okay? So just keep your wits about yourself and monitor your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, your reality is responding to you in ways that you may not realize, okay? All right, Leo. Got any Leos in here? Howdy doody, Leo. 3 more shuffles for Leo this weekend. Four swords, okay. High Priestess reversed. Whatever. Still got the 4 swords, that's all good. And the 9 of swords reversed. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, you all are focusing, I think, most of your energy on your work and your finance, okay? Some of you Leos out there don't got nothing to worry about as far as money goes, do you? No. Of course, that's not going to be every Leo. But for the 10 of Pentacles to come up, okay, there's definitely some Leos out there. You ain't got nothing to worry about as far as money goes. I do think that you have a bit of a battle going on here, okay, between your ego and your intuition. I can't tell which is which. Is my ego being paranoid, or is my intuition telling me something? And that whole, dude, we all go through that. We all go through that. If you are a human, you've gone through that, okay? If you say you haven't, you're a liar, okay? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. We've all gone through that, right? So I see a little bit of that going on, but when it all comes down to it, 9 of swords reverse, 4 of swords, everything is calming down for you. Whatever this situation is right here, you're chilling. You're getting over it. I think you're focusing more of your energy on things that you actually have control of. Okay? That's the thing. See, anxiety, nervousness, and tension all boils down to one little point. At the end of the day, it is fear of losing control. I don't care if it's if the anxiety and nervousness is warranted, unwarranted, if you're just paranoid, insecure, or if you genuinely have something to worry about. It all boils down to the same thing, fear of losing control. At the end of the day, there's one thing that I can control, and that's my money, right? Well, that's debatable too, but that's a different subject for a different video. But still, it's tangible. I can see it. I can do things. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of you are focusing a lot more of your energy on that and a lot less on this. The person that you're dealing with here, could have been a third-party situation for some of you. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. But I think that they're getting over this too. I think they still have a lot of emotion for this particular situation, but they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know exactly how they feel about this. They don't really want you to know the fact that they do actually have a lot of passion and a lot of fire still for this situation and for you, or whatever this is, whoever this is to you, okay? So don't really expect a whole lot of, I don't even really see communication happening, Page of Cups reversed, okay? I think that there's some silent watching going on. I do think there's some silent watching or some attempts to keep tabs, you know. But I don't really see communication happening, and I don't really see, at least the person you're dealing with, opening up. Neither of you really. Okay? Not really. Hopefully this will soon be a thing of the past. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like it's phasing out. It's that candle, you know what I'm saying? That flame is so teeny weeny you can barely see it. Before you know, you're just going to see the smoke go psst. You know what I mean? That was kind of weird, but oh well. 3 advice cards. 3 advice cards for Leo. Do. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Focus on your money, okay? Focus on that money, on that bread and butter. Boy, that's where most of your attention needs to be right now. Okay, as far as anything else goes, any other drama, any other, you know, just focus on your money. Those of you who work a job, see if you can maybe work towards getting a raise or getting a promotion. Maybe work towards starting a new business. I know a lot of people come to me. A very common question people come to me and ask on personal, should I start this business or stay with my day job? What the hell kind of question is that? Start the damn business. Who says you have to? Just start the damn business. Work your day job and start the business. Do it. Don't ask me. Yes, start the business. Well, why's it got to be one or the other? You know what I mean? Start a business. That's what I did. That's what I did. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. If you have a business idea in mind, or you jump in and start doing it, jump your ass in and start doing it. Okay? You got to show the universe what you want. Okay? Before the doorways will start opening for you. Okay? High Priestess. Okay. Do a little bit more of that work. on deciphering the difference between your ego and your intuition. It's actually very, very simple, okay? Don't overthink it. The minute you start overthinking it, that's your ego, okay? And again, with the Emperor reversed, only control what you have control of, okay? Only control what you have control of. Don't try to control things that aren't really in your control anyway, okay? So, well, that was an interesting kind of, honestly, for a fire sign, that was very kind of cold. It was kind of cold and a little bit distant, and you know. But oh well. On to the next one, Virgo. Virgo. Oops. Deck's trying to fall apart on me. Queen of Cups just fell out onto my lap and showed her face here. I think that belongs there. Don't know what avenue I want to take with that card yet. 5 shuffles. Two more shuffles here, 2 more. Page of Wands, King of Swords reversed. Okay. Lover's card. Man, this has been coming out a lot. Here over the past, couple weeks, I've seen this Lover's card come out more than I've ever seen it. Ever seen this card come out. This card likes to hide. Okay, this is, again, the Twin Flame card. Or even if it's not a twin flame, like I said, it's still equally an intense connection. Like one of those connections that makes you feel like this. You know, you don't really know what to do with it. There's a big tension between you and this person here. You are still very pissed off. I don't really think that you have anything nice to say to this person. So something must have gone wrong in the past, but I think there was some immaturity issues here. Okay? There could have been some immature little games being played or something, you know. But the person you're dealing with, yeah, I think somebody wants to communicate here, but there's that 7 of Wands there. Okay, there's that 7 of Wands. I think communication is going to end up happening here. Okay, but I think the person that you're dealing with here is holding back a lot, and they're pretending to be happier than they are. They're pretending to be happier than they are, okay? So if they appear to be all hunky-dory and good and well, it's fake. It's a front. This is how they really feel, okay? This shit here is fake. It's a cover-up, okay? I don't really think you're faking it. I don't really think you are. I think you will tell them exactly how it is without holding back, won't you? Mm-hmm. Boy, man, I know they like to say, they like to talk a lot about like Aries and Sagittarius and whatnot. But boy, I'm going to tell you what, them Virgos got a sharp old ass tongue too, don't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You get a Virgo pissed off. Boo-hoo, they can almost cut deeper than a damn fire sign can. But anyway, I don't know. I kind of feel like for the most part, if this person reaches out, I think you're ignoring it. I don't even know if you're even going to play this game or get involved with this silly ass shit. With that 8 of Swords right there, that's definitely 2 inner work that needs to be done that's being ignored, but I feel like the whole situation is going to be ignored, if anything. Well, let's look at the advice here, because when that Lover's card pops up like that, it's not always a good idea to run from that, okay? I mean, you can if you want, but you'll more than likely just be back trying it again in the next lifetime, or it will just resurface later and probably be harder to deal with later, you know? So let's see the star in the reverse. Don't try to figure this out logically, Virgo. That's one of your all's biggest things. You try to add too much logic all the time. If it doesn't make any sense, and the more logic you try to add to it, the more understanding you try to add to it, the less understanding you receive. Don't try. Don't try. Focus on your money right now, okay? Don't reach out. Wait for this person to reach out, okay? Wait for them to reach out, but don't wait. Don't sit around and wait like wondering when they're going to just... Don't worry about that. Focus on your money and your finances right now. Don't really think you needed that advice, but yeah. Work on building your empire, not drama. When this person reaches out, then I think if they reach out, then you should definitely at least, man, I don't know. I can't say try to reconcile because it looks like a mess right now. I think this person has a lot of healing they need to do before you try to work anything out. Okay? Focus on your money right now, not drama. All right, Libra. Libra. We have any Libras in here? What do we got for Libra this weekend? So what do we have for Libra this weekend? I think you all, yeah, your all's reading is next. Your all's bonus reading is next. Libra, 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Wheel of Fortune, sweet. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces, also have Sagittarius. Okay, so whoever this was that you were dealing with in the past, if this was, there's past energy coming up for everybody today. Sorry, y'all. I know people get pissed off about that. I don't care about the past. Well, it's coming up. And if it's coming up, it probably means you should address it and quit fucking running from it, okay? Just saying, not just saying that to Libras. I'm saying that to anybody that gets pissed about the past coming up. There's one of the biggest issues we have as humans is we try to run away from our past without resolving it, okay? Or without coming to terms with it, without accepting it, without healing from it. Just want to bury it like a cat turd and run from it. It don't work that way, y'all. It don't work that way. Anyway, I feel like the cycle between the two of you is very much complete. Like I said, here lately, you all have had some massive changes coming in, haven't you? Oh yeah, massive changes coming in. But there's still remnants from the past that are there, that need to be healed from, okay? And I think you're doing a pretty good job here. I see possible communication wanting to come through, but it's very, very iffy and back and forth. And I see a lot of wishy-washiness here. Okay, it's really hard to say. I would love, just my personal advice, looking at this spread right here, I wouldn't. If you're wondering, should I reach out and apologize? Should I try to get their attention? You know what I'm saying? I personally wouldn't, okay, because the person you're dealing with here, yeah, I don't really think that they're in a very good headspace right now. It doesn't look like it. This doesn't look like a very good headspace. They're moving on from this, but they got a rocky transition that they're in right now. And if you rock the boat anymore, yeah, it's going to start this cycle. It's going to spin it all over again. Okay? You too, having the battle between ego and intuition. You know, is that my intuition, my instincts telling me that, or am I just being paranoid? I see that battle going on. And I did a reading for somebody not too long ago that asked me the same question. Said something like, am I right about this, or am I just overly paranoid and insecure? And whenever somebody asks me a question like that, the answer is usually very similar. You're right about it. Your intuition is telling you something is a little off, but the minute the ego starts to respond to it, that's when we start overthinking it and blowing it up and making a mountain out of a molehill. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Your intuition says something's a little off here with this person. Something's a little off with this situation. Then the ego kicks in and starts trying to, oh, what could it be? Oh, and it starts coming up with all this shit. Before you know it, you're a fucking paranoid, insecure wreck. When your intuition was just trying to give you a little hint about something that wasn't that big of a deal to begin with, okay? So don't be doing too much of this right here, Libra, because that's really easy for that to pop off at any given time, okay? Other than that, though, healing. I don't know anything else to say about this right here. Let's look at the advice. Look at the advice. Oh, 501s in the reverse. Don't waste your time arguing with people, okay? There are people out there who, and this is the funny thing about wasting your time arguing with people. You know, there's a lot of people out there who want an argument. They want an argument. That's how bored they are. That's how like they have nothing going on in their life. They're so starved for some sort of rush that they want an argument. They seek out an argument. Don't play that fucking game, man. Don't play that goddamn. If you're dedicated to arguing with me, like, I could show you the facts right here. Jesus Christ himself could come tell you, and you will still, just because you're dedicated to arguing, don't play that game. Don't play that game. Man, we ain't got no time for that shit. We ain't got no time for that shit. Boom, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being independent, but don't allow a false sense of independence to bite you in the ass. Like, you need to pay attention to your internal guidance system. If you need help, ask for it. If you genuinely need it. If somebody offers you help, take it, okay? Don't let your independence bite you in the ass, okay? Swallow that pride, boy. Ace of Wands in the reverse, yeah. So when it comes to this particular situation right here, just leave it for now. I know you don't want to hear that. I know most of you don't want to hear that, but just leave it for now. Let it be what it is. Let it be what it is for now, okay? I wouldn't even be looking back in the past if I was you. Nope. Alrighty. Scorpio? Libra, Scorpio. Almost forgot. Feels like I skipped a sign. Did I skip a sign? I skipped a sign, did I? Libra, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. What we got for Scorpio this weekend? What we got, man? What do we got? Two more shuffles. Two more. Oh. This just jumped out for you here. Karmic cycle complete. Beautiful. It's actually a good thing. It's a good thing. Very, very good. Very, very good. Boom, the devil in the reverse. Some of y'all dealing with a Capricorn. Think this is something that came to a sudden, abrupt, and unexpected ending, okay? But I do see, okay, for some of you, this is an attempt at a reconciliation. For others of you, this is the attempt to stop an ending, okay? An attempt to stop it. But I got news for you. Okay? The cycle between the two of you is very much complete. Wherever you stand here, if you are, okay, so there's two of you, okay? If you are involved in a situation, if this person is still a part of your life, and that tower got hit by lightning a long fucking time ago, and you have just been holding it up and running and grabbing the bricks and trying to rebuild it and pissing on the fire, trying to put it out, and spitting on the fire and just trying to hold this tower up. Dude, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's a done fucking dollar. You hear? Okay? The cycle between the two of you is very much complete. It's time to get out. I mean, because if it hasn't already, it's going to turn very toxic. Very, very toxic, okay? Now, if this is a past person that you are dealing with, a past person, I see communication wanting to come through here, and it looks like it's on your side. But if it's not you, I think the person that you're dealing with here is too damn wishy-washy, okay? They don't really know exactly what they want in life. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who, like, is the workaholic type. You know, I don't really know what I want in life. All I know how to do is go work and make money, you know? So I think this person is wishy-washy and like, they don't really know how to make up their mind anyway, okay? Some of you could be dealing with somebody, especially if you're apart from this person, who is at a distance from you. But I definitely see communication wanting to come through. Personally, I don't know if I would entertain it. I don't know if I would. I feel like this is something you put a lot of work and effort into that, hey, sometimes, look, on the path, a lot of times, it's not that you give up and fail, it's that you need to change strategy and change paths, okay? Oh, well, I thought the path was leading this way. Well, let me try a path around this way then, okay? Does that make any sense? Man, if this was like a regular reading video, I would dig that up and dissect it, but I really don't have time. Let's look at the advice here. Look at the advice for Scorpio this weekend. Two of Cups. I think there might be somebody else coming in. Okay? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands reversed, yes. I feel like when it comes to, damn, my ear, okay, Spirit, fuck, man. Ow, I hate it when that happens, dude. It's like, ring, ring, and I'm like, I can't even concentrate on what's going on. Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, I think there's somebody new coming in right here, okay? As far as any past situations, if you know that it's just a bunch of drama, if it was a bunch of drama in the past, it's going to be a bunch of drama now if you try to do it again, okay? Again, if you're involved in a situation and it's been nothing but drama, it's going to keep being nothing but drama, okay? I think there's somebody else you need to come together with here, okay? Somebody else that you need to either, like maybe it's just a family member. Maybe just put your attention around a different connection here, okay? Get somebody else's take on this. Get somebody else's like advice and opinions, okay? Don't do the whole, bury within myself and stay quiet thing. Talk to somebody else. That makes sense? And again, I'm not saying go out and find somebody else romantically necessarily. Maybe some of you can, but at least get somebody else's input on the situation, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We got a cute little group of you up in here. About 600 of you. Do we have a Saggy in here? At least one? At least one, man. Oh, the moon in the reverse. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, but I feel like opening up is happening here, and some secrets could have come out, or if somebody's just kind of been staying to themselves and not opening up. I feel like opening up has definitely is or has happened. I don't know, a lot of avenues that I could take with that right there. I'm not sure. Let's get 3 shuffles and see how that plays in. 1, 2, and 3. Tower card, shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. Okay, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. King of Cups reverse. All right, so definitely communication coming in right here. Okay, it could be a Gemini. I have Gemini, Libra, and Pisces. Okay, so this is something here I think that there was something in the past that happened here, very sudden, abrupt, and unexpected. And I think the person that you're dealing with is playing the pitiful boo-hoo me game, right? Or has been in the past. I think that there's been a lot of silent watching going on for quite some time. But communication is about to break through here, if it hasn't already, okay? I think that you have a pretty good head on your shoulders here. You're making a head over heart decision. The person you're dealing with, I don't know, the King of Cups in the reverse, moon reverse. This definitely feels to me like somebody who either has been or is, again, like I said, kind of closed off and not really opening up 100%. But I do think that there is going to be an icebreaker here. I do think that somebody is going to open up. Okay, I think, to me, this lover's reversed. Okay, unrequited love. Again, I think this right here is the type of connection where you don't quite feel it as intensely as they do. It's kind of weird. It's the shoes on the other foot. Usually when I'm reading for a sign and this card comes up, it's usually the sign I'm reading for that feels it more intensely than the other person. But with the person you're dealing with having this card and you having this card, this right here looks like it's more affected by a connection than this. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? I mean, this right here is the Justice card. This is the card of being logical and reasonable and being able to think. And you know what I'm saying? Like I got my head on my shoulders. This right here is boo-hoo me. You hurt me. What you did to me. Boo-hoo-hoo. You know, that's what this is. So I do think that this is on the person you're dealing with side. So I think they're going to be reaching out. I don't really know. It looks to me like you're trying to avoid it, though. I don't really know if you're interested. Don't really know if you're interested. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, both reversed. Okay. But yeah, it feels to me like it's probably going to happen at a really weird time when you least expect it too. So don't be sitting around waiting on it. Don't be sitting around waiting on it. But I think when you least expect it, you're going to hear from this person. And I don't really know if you're going to be interested. It feels like something you're definitely not interested in is how it feels to me. Anyway, let's get the advice cards here. Advice. Ba-boom, the lovers in the upright. Ba-dum-boom. Maybe you need to acknowledge this connection a little bit more than you have been. Maybe you need to acknowledge this connection a little bit more than you have been, because I kind of feel like you're doing what you can to turn your energy away from it and ignore it, and that's cool. But when these types of connections come through, it's a massive learning experience. Massive learning experience, okay? So at least figure out what you learned from it, if anything. Even if you're totally not interested, at least say, okay, well, what did I learn from this? Pay attention to how you communicate when you talk, okay? You don't have to be, I know that you all love to pride yourselves on how blunt you are, but you know, you can be blunt and truthful without being rude and nasty. You know that, right? Okay. And if at the end of the day, it's us, I don't care who you are or what your sign is. If you're being rude and shitty and abrasive and nasty, then be prepared for the consequences, because it's going to piss people off and you're going to start arguments, and that's just what happens. You have to pay attention to the intention behind your voice and behind your words before you allow them to exit your mouth. Okay? Again, I am a king of swords. Okay? So this is my responsibility. This is my responsibility. It is up to you. If you speak the truth, yes, people are going to get pissed off. But you have to, I'm not speaking the truth to piss you off. I'm speaking the truth to help you because I care about you. You know what I mean? That's very, very different than I'm just going to speak my shitty, nasty opinion just because I don't care. You know what I mean? Pay attention to how you communicate when you talk. Now, last advice card. Ba-boom, the Knight of Swords. Okay, if this person tries to communicate, don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. I feel like a conversation needs to be had between the two of you. Okay? I think a conversation needs to be had between the two of you. All righty. Anywho. Who we on now? Who is that? Saggy? Capricorn. Cappies. Caparoo, dude. Caparoo, dude. Caparoo, dude. Caparoo. Okay, the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. So immediately how that feels right here is, if there is anything dramatic going on in this situation, which I'm not 100% sure yet, I do feel like it's a result of a battle of egos. Okay, that's what I feel like. It's like a battle of egos. There's you want to be in control and they want to be in control. And it doesn't quite work that way. We can switch roles around. Maybe you can be in control here and I'll be in control here. But when you both want to be in control all the time, it's not going to work. And I ain't gonna lie, that intuitively didn't feel very positive when it popped out. It didn't feel positive. The cards could prove me wrong. We're about to see right now. Let's do one more shuffle. One more. Hey! All right, that's your card right there. That's the Capricorn card. But also, too, I don't really feel like this is a very healthy connection that you're involved with here. The person you're dealing with is very upset about this. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, or an Aries, okay? Could be anybody. Could be another Capricorn, for shit's sakes. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It could be anybody, y'all. But it's not a very healthy connection. Not really, okay? But you understand this. You know this, okay? So with this Star card here, I think you know this, and when it all comes down to it, I think you're more emotionally distant from this situation than the person that you're dealing with. Okay, it would take an awful lot of work. Okay, you don't deal with laziness, do you? No, you don't. You're not real big on people who try to take the easy route and try to take the lazy way out. You know, you all. I've never met a Capricorn who's cool with that in my life personally. So I think the person that you're dealing with here, it would take an awful lot of work to make this happen. I think you're willing to do it, and they're not. They're not. Okay, but they're still very upset at the way things turned out. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. But you intuitively know. See, look, see? Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, by the way. Queen of Wands, Emperor, High Priestess. I already knew. I just kind of feel like it was a battle for control because the person you're dealing with has Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. It's not really going to work. Not really going to. But again, I don't really feel a whole lot of give a shit coming from your side here. Not really. I mean, not that you don't care at all, but it's more of an it is what it is type of energy here. Oh, and look, the Emperor's already showing his face for you on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, well, a bit of a cliffhanger, and it was kind of cold and dry, but let's get some advice cards. Okay. All righty. Is what it is. And there's the Emperor again. Look. All right, I'm going to feel like, because that's the third time in a row this card showed his face for you. Okay, you're the one that needs to be in charge, okay? Don't let anybody come walk all over you, play games with your emotions or guilt trip you or any of that bullshit. make up your mind. It is what it is, my way or the highway. And yeah, if the highway it is, then the highway it is. Okay, cool. Right on. Jasmine, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. The Tower in the reverse. Okay, don't do anything sudden and unexpected. Like whatever decision you decide to make, don't just spring it on somebody randomly. Okay, make it very known. Okay, make your intentions very known. Okay, 9 of Wands. Don't let your guard down when it comes to this person. Okay, when it comes to this situation of this person right here, I think that there's a lot of manipulation games that are being played. Cynthia, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. There's a lot of manipulation games being played here. And yeah, if they were played in the past, it's going to be played again. Don't let your guard down, okay? Aquarius. Do we have any aquas in here? Aquarius. I'll do the best I can to be positive. I got my fingers crossed for y'all. Aquarius. But I read what I see on the table, y'all. You know this. You know this. If it doesn't come out positive, I'm not going to sprinkle sugar on it, okay? Dina, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. 2 more shuffles for Aquarius. 2 more. Excuse me again. The High Priestess. Okay, cool. Right on. Okay. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. All right. Definite communication wanting to come through here. Okay. Definite communication here. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. But I feel like on your part, because the person you're dealing with here, this is something that definitely came to an end in the past. I know that I've had past energy come through for every single sign today. It just is what it is. Tasha, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is something that came to a definite end in the past. But I think the person you're dealing with, like however long ago this was, I don't care if it was last month or last year, this person still thinks about you every day. Every day. For some of you, I know it's going to sound kind of weird. It's going to sound weird, but this person still dreams about you, okay? Because look what's going on here, okay? But definitely I see communication wanting to come through. Now, the person you're dealing with has Page of Cups, Page of Wands. This is very passionate, fiery, emotional communication, and you respond to it with Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, which is like, hey, you know, like very cold and distant. And not an Aquarius, cold and distant? No, never. All right, you already know. Well, you're already assuming. Let's just put it that way. This is going to be a complete and total waste of time, okay? I think that that any communication that comes through with this could have been a third-party situation, could be another air sign that you're dealing with. Let's go ahead and I have Cancer and Scorpio here on the table. But you intuitively know. You intuitively know that it would be a complete and total waste of time. You're not going to take it very far at all. Okay, hearing from this person, communicating with this person, it's not going to go very far. So I think you are actually getting over this and healing from this and moving forward. Okay, I definitely see you moving on from this. I don't really see you entertaining this. I don't really see you. See, I mean, there's nothing else really to say here. This is very point blank. Very point blank. There's no way to really rip this apart and dissect it and explain it any further. Okay? Something came to an end in the past here with the Death card. And this is the person you're dealing with, I think has had this on their mind their entire time. This entire time. I see reaching out, communication coming through, and it being responded with this. Okay? It being like, no, I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm not wasting my time talking to you or no. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but I'm over it. I'm over it. Done dollar. Okay, moving on, moving past this. Okay, so let's get the advice cards here. Advice for Aquarius. Okay, 3 of Swords reversed. Hey, man, I like it when that happens. Okay, you are right. If you are healing from this, keep on healing. Keep on healing. With the High Priestess being the overall energy, your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to do, and you're following it. Okay, so if you're wondering, No, don't wonder. You already know exactly how you should handle this, and you're handling it exactly right. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't doubt yourself. Okay, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't play the victim. Don't play the victim. Don't focus on something bad that happened to you. Okay, focus on it as a learning experience. And the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. But again, don't play the victim. I'm not saying that you weren't victimized. That's not what I'm saying at all. Not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is don't focus on what happened from the perspective of being a victim. Focus on it from a perspective of universe gave me a learning experience. Universe gave me some wisdom. Universe gave me this life experience to put under my belt that I can use to extract wisdom from and bring forth a better version of myself in the future as a result of the wisdom that I extracted from this situation. That makes sense? That's what I mean when I say don't play the victim. That's what I mean. There's a lot of people out there who I don't know, not really sure what people who are obsessed with being victims think it's going to get them. Not really sure, but I can tell you it's not going to get you anything. It's not going to get you anything. Not going to get you anywhere. Nobody's going to come save you. You're going to run around in a circle of being a victim your whole life. Okay, once you learn how to flip that shit and transmute that energy and start using it to your advantage, that's when you become the victor and you start climbing mountains. Okay? Anywho, oh, Pisces. What's this right here? Seven of Cups in the reverse. There's probably 100 different avenues that I could take with that right there. Okay? Some of you are just done with the dating game. Some of you have been just wondering for the longest time, who is my person? Who is going to fulfill me for the rest of my life? Who am I meant to be with, you know? And you're just getting tired of that. It's just like, man, you know what? I'm getting sick of this shit. You know, I don't really think, a lot of you are at that point to where you're really starting to like shy away from that and starting to lose faith in that. Okay? Which, as many of you know, is part of the process that comes along with attracting true love. That's part of the process. But I don't know yet what else I want to say on that. It's the last shuffle here, last one. Okay, four. See, yeah, a lot of you have really been in this position of not wanting to miss out on an opportunity. But, okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance from you here, but I do see an apology, okay? I see an apology. I think you feel guilty, okay? I don't really see communication happening. Well, no, I see new communication happening, but with this past situation, damn, dude. Okay, so I don't know what y'all got going on. Could be more than one person involved here, okay? When it comes to, first of all, I have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Okay, this, I would say, could be the person that you're dealing with, but they have the Ace of Swords reversed over here. So this feels to me much more like something old phasing out and something new coming in is what this feels like to me here, okay? Your all's readings always do this to me. They always like put my brain on the taffy puller. Person you're dealing with here, okay, they're letting the tower fall. They're moving forward, okay? I do think that you still have this past person on your mind right here, and I do see, I don't know if it's you that wants to apologize or what, or if an apology wants to come through, but I think this past situation, the person you're dealing with is letting the tower fall. Could be a Cancer, by the way. Letting the tower fall and moving past this. Okay, could be somebody at a distance from you here. Could be somebody at the workplace. Could be a third-party situation for some of you. But good Lord Almighty, this is a mess. I'm not going to lie. This is messy, emotional codependence, loneliness, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of codependence issues happening here, okay? A lot of loneliness. And yeah, that will perpetuate more loneliness in the future if you stay at that frequency. But yeah, the only thing that I can say is it looks like new things are coming in and old things are phasing out. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's at least get to the advice cards here. Because that's the thing. Whenever a reading just blows my mind, and I have a hard time deciphering what all is coming through, the advice is where I go, okay? One of the biggest differences between me and other tarot card readers, where most other people focus on the outcome, I know outcomes are as changeable as your underwear. So I give you advice. Okay? That's the difference between me and everybody else. Yup. Okay, all right. So keep your guard up, okay? Don't just let anybody in. Okay, I don't care the first person that comes along and holds your hand and calls you pretty. No, that's not enough for you to get in here. No, be very careful and picky and choosy who you allow in to your heart space, okay? This is Earth. I don't like it any more than you. But there are psychological and emotional vampires out there. There just are, okay? You need to use your internal guidance system, okay? And don't just let anybody in. Two of Cups, okay? If somebody new is coming in, Five of Wands reversed, okay. I do think that it is time for you to come together with somebody new. Just keep these things in mind, okay? Be picky and choosy on who you allow in. That doesn't mean just throw your walls up. That just means, you know, we're going to talk. We're going to get to know each other. I'm going to feel you out first, okay? If you start having to fight a battle, it's not love. It's not love. If you're fighting for it, it's not love. The minute you start fighting for it, love is out the window. You're fighting for control. You're fighting for control, okay? So do not fight for it. Do not force it, fight it, try to manipulate it, try to twist it and make it work out the way you think it's supposed to work out. Take your hands off the wheel and allow things to unfold the way they naturally want to. And that is one of the best ways to ensure, if you could ensure, that a connection will work out successfully. Okay? Anyway, I feel like the messages my signs needed to hear for the weekend have come through, man. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. Don't forget to look in the description of the video if you are interested in scheduling a personal reading. And again, we have moved until further notice to 22 mini readings and same-day readings only. Okay, until further notice, that's how we're doing it. If you are interested in getting more information on that, look in the description of the video. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, though, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Have a good one.